Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jay, like the letter Jaye, curvitude, city walking girl, black plant lovers. I am all of those things. Today is another basically behind the scenes vlog for black plant lovers. Just a lot of prep orders because I started doing live selling on TikTok, so definitely were a lot of challenges. This finish was filmed back in August, so there was when I first started doing the live streams, and there was just a lot of challenges related to packaging. Not to mention I was exhausted. A little better today because I've taken the whole week off. As I'm recording this, I have taken a whole week off, but on the past Sunday, today is Friday, Sunday I had a huge market and that was exhausting, but like I said, I've been real chill all week. But on this vlog, you will see that a girl is tired. But we did also get some fun in though. But like I said, just a lot of behind the scenes related to black plant lovers and just getting orders out and, you know, just all the things. It's been a really great experience, but it's been a lot. Not gonna lie. But I'm trying to get caught up on these videos. So this one is dropping hopefully right after I record this. I have to drop this clip in, drop some music in, and then freeing it and starting on the next one because we're trying to get caught up because I'm still in August and today is October 10th. So we are behind, but we're gonna slowly work to catch up. Also, I would love if you would engage, leave me any questions you may have, and like and subscribe. Good morning. I sound like Barry White because I was up till almost 2 and I'm pretty much done with the majority of the orders. I just have like 4 more to do. I need to cut some vinyl to finish off these 2 pots. Yeah. So that is holy what we're about to get into. And this is a real deal. I forgot to take the lipstick off. But yeah, gotta finish that up. But did pretty well. 2 bags. Those are FedEx, which whatever. So yeah, I think there's a total of 17. I think. I don't know. Just grateful, guys. Tired, but grateful. All right, since I was here at the post office, I figured I would ask about that package that's just sitting somewhere in the post office. And the employee was very, very helpful. So I'm going to try what she says, which is to file a missing package report. She gave me a printout showing me some details, other details behind it. And she also said, she said, are you black? I'm like, yeah, that's me. Because she's been seeing my packages in the post office. Yeah, I just dropped off a bunch of them now. Yee! Makes me very excited, guys. I'm so excited, so grateful that this is working out. I mean, can I tell you? But next, I'm on my way to FedEx. The reason why I'm on my way to FedEx is because I want no more problems. I'm gonna let the order go through FedEx and let them give it to the post office because I have 2 from last night that came up as FedEx. So I'm still taking it straight to FedEx. Unlike that other order, we don't want no more of those problems. So that's what we're gonna do. But the reason why I'm still pursuing this is because it's showing as still outstanding and it should have been shipped and delivered by the 5th. Today is the 11th. I don't want no dings. I don't want no issues with my TikTok. So that's the main reason why I'm still addressing it. Hoping that it'll somehow make its way through their system. But she also said that the processing center where it is, they're like super behind. They're like manually doing things. So something's going on there as well. But that's the only reason why. I don't want any issues with my seller account. So Good afternoon, guys. I'm finalizing the very last order from Sunday. It was an order for 4 of my signature pots, and I didn't send it out yesterday because I didn't have the right box. So today I'm going to box it up. I'm going to double up in the box that the blanks come in, and put it in another box that it fits in, and just reinforce all of that. Thankfully, it's not going too far. It's going to Indianapolis, so that's, not that far from Chicago. So hopefully it will make it through fast and safe. I've never had an issue when I shipped a pot. I'm trying to think, over the past 5 years, I don't think we ever had a pot arrive broken, and we used to ship those big ones. So yeah, originally I was going to send it in that box, but then I realized that the customer came back and ordered a 4th one. Because I had them all packed. They were literally all packed in that box. And I was like, oh, wait, they ordered another one. So this is a solution that I have come to, but it's also, I'm just making notes of the different size boxes that I might need. So like, I'm going to try and find a box that'll fit 2 of these, and then I'll find a box that fits 4. And then most of the boxes too will also be kind of multi-use, because then I can use them. Ooh, what's going on my screen? Sorry. Walking Dead is always playing in the background. But let me switch the camera around. I was like, whoa, okay, what they getting into? But yeah, but I'm going to order just different size boxes, because all the plants are different sizes. Like I have like 2 boxes that I'm calling like my standard boxes, but even those I sometimes have to like make boxes out of. I have to double up, put 2 boxes inside of each other to create a bigger, taller box for some of the taller plants. And so, yeah, I'm just making a list of the different sizes that I might need, and going from there. But this is the last order to go out from Sunday. I went to source more plants for the weekend, because we go live, of course, on Friday and Sunday. And my vendor told me that there's more plants coming in Sunday. I mean, I did source, it just started storming a little bit ago. Like, it's crazy. But my vendor did say more coming in Friday. So she sent me the list. I'm going to look at that and plan some things out, because I want to make sure I get what I need for the weekend. Downtown, waiting for a bus. Got this little dress from TikTok Shop, because I was like, I don't have any summer clothes. I mean, well, let's fix that. I own a lot of summer clothes. They're just all in storage. But it was like $17. I got another one as well with some like green flowers. But tonight, since we're going to the MJ thing, and the colors for the music are up, red and black, I thought I would be on theme. I wore my little flats. So thought I'd be on theme. So we just finished seeing MJ the Musical. Yeah. Very good, but it made me sad. Yeah. Like, very sad. For a myriad of reasons. But it was very good, very good. What'd you say?
Very fun.
Yeah, it was.
Very happy.
Really great cast, really talented. A lot of fun, but like I said, also a little sadness. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am out going to pick up some plants, and I just stopped off to get a little cool drink. So I got my green tea frappuccino, but I've been getting raspberry in it lately, so it ends up purple. And so every time I'm always a little taken aback when I see that it's purple. But adding the raspberry is such a nice little difference, a nice little treat. So I'm enjoying it. And the employee was like, yeah, right, it's so kind of shocking to see, but it tastes so good. I'm like, yeah, it tastes so good. So mixing up my matcha. Still, the raspberry kind of overpowers it, but it's delish, so we'll take it for now. Mixing things up a little bit, but it's a beautiful day here in Chicago. So happy. Fall is definitely on the horizon soon. I'm so grateful, because it's just been so hot. But it's a beautiful day today, and I'm just gonna go run this errand and get back and get plants listed and do all the things. But in the interim, I am going to enjoy my little drink. Mm. 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 Yeah, and I forgot how many pumps I put in it, but the raspberry definitely overpowers the matcha, but it's good. Just left my vendor, and so now making a quick Whole Foods run. I had to put in a lot of requests for my vendors to bring in some new stuff. Because they're wondering why they don't, a lot of their stuff goes slow, because you keep bringing in the same stuff. But look at this person. Yeah, look how far they parked. Like, you're just begging to get hit. But anyway, they're wondering why, their sales are sometimes slow. Is because you keep bringing in the same stuff. You got to bring in some new fancy stuff. You got to bring in some fun plants. There are like millions of different types of plants. You got to bring in more than just the typical. Like, we love our 101s, right? We love our pothos, things like that. Micans, philodendrons. But there's so many other amazing plants. So talk to her about bringing in some different things. The guy who orders it, he's kind of old school. He's been doing that job for probably decades. So, it's hard sometimes for people to get out of their ways. But I'm going to keep on them because I don't want to have to order in from shipping because it costs so much. The shipping is so expensive. So I need them to get them in locally. But here we are, picking up a couple of things. Right, so I'm going to give this beauty to one of the fam who is hosting an event for Black women who have lost parents. They're going to do like a little raffle kind of thing. So I'm going to donate this girl. I'm also going to donate this pot because she's pretty full and solid. So if she's just sitting in her pot, she will fall over. So I'm going to donate this pot. It comes with this cool little tray as well for drainage. I just think it makes a nice presentation. So I'm going to get this packed up. And then I got to get all the new plants I just brought in up on my site. So we'll be ready for the live, which is now going to be on Saturday, because unfortunately I have to go to a funeral on Friday. But this beautiful girl, hopefully she will bring some joy to whoever wins her in the raffle. But so I got some cool new plant babies, restocked some other faves, brought in one of my faves that I hadn't seen or sold in quite a while. I'll show you. Here she is. She's such a cool little plant. She's called the Crispy Wave. She's like one of those great air purifiers, kind of like in the fern family, of course, but she's just the coolest little thing to me. Like, I just absolutely love those crispy little leaves. Just pretty darn cool. But then I also, like I said, brought in some others that sold really well. Brought in some faves. Brought in this Calathea girl. I know a lot of people are afraid, but you just gotta you want to have a good relationship with plants, you gotta put in that time. Y'all know how I feel. Plants are like people. Get to know them, get to know what they like, what they don't, and then you can develop that relationship and learn how to care for them well. Re-upped on my fave, but I brought a 6-inch. I don't know who I think I am, but I did bring some 6 inches, even though I technically don't have the boxes. But we gonna make that happen. We're gonna make it happen. I also brought in some of these girls. String of pearls. Brought in some of those. They're so cool. And then I brought in some nerve plants, some more little pink splashy girls. What else is over here? Brought in some syngoniums. Brought in kind of like a confetti style, which I think is kind of cool. I also love their pinks, but there weren't any available this time around. Brought in some more Birkins and some more other girls. So, yeah. Gotta get all these babies listed. Yeah, but I'm gonna eat first. I'm hungry. All right, I just finished eating. I really want a nap, but I'm not gonna get a nap. I actually enjoy this movie. I adore this movie. I know a lot of people seem to have an issue with Jennifer, but I actually have enjoyed all of her most recent movies. I didn't really watch that one documentary that people were going on and on about the soda, whatever. But her movies, especially this one, I just think it was so darling. You know, I loved this one. But anyway, I'll probably play this in the background while I'm just doing my work thing. Because I got to get these plants up on the site so that I can import them into TikTok. Although I'm not going live tomorrow, I still just want to get them done. Trying to not make sure that I'm not waiting to the last minute. Because then it's just like, ugh. You know, when you wait till last minute, but you know how like sometimes you just it's almost like you bring on this added annoyance, you know, and stress for yourself by waiting till the last minute. Like I remember when I was in school back in the day when I was young, I could study the last minute. It was best. It was like the best actually for me. But when it comes to this kind of like physical stuff, you know, I have found for me that waiting to the last minute is not a good thing. So even though I'm not going live tomorrow because of the funeral, I still just want to get everything ready so that when Saturday does come, it's not a stressful thing. I can get up Saturday. Maybe I can, you know, hop in on the Zoom with my RAU fam, you know, and just kind of chill. Maybe, you know, go out with the doggy, anything, you know what I mean? And just be able to chill into it. Unlike last Friday, that's why I'm so glad they got their plants in early, so I don't have to go there in the morning. Because I was gonna go tomorrow morning because I was waiting for some other plants to come in, but they came in early. But last Friday, I just was like, oh, I want a nap so bad. I want a nap so bad. But I didn't really have the time for a nap because I had to pick up the plants and then I had to get them all labeled and photographed and uploaded. So grateful to have today to do that. And so then when Saturday comes, I won't be worrying about it. So I'm gonna give that to myself. These are always so cool to me. Like with these pods, like amazing. Ooh, what you sneezing for, baby? Oh, but so cool.
You know what you need, I guess. There you go. Yeah. You feel me? Oh, not yet. Going for third. Got the right spot. That ain't it. Okay, there it is now. That's something in the dirt.
I don't know what the heck it is.
Get it, baby.
It's just crazy.
Get it, baby. Yeah. More. Going for four. This is good stuff today.
Just crazy.
Good? The fly treatment over?
Oh, Jesus. Hilarious that he does that. I gotta Google and find out what that means. But anyway, I put on these shoes today, the ones that I said hurt, because they hurt after if I wear them all day. But I figure just this little bit of walk out here should be fine and helps give me more coverage because it is bug city out here. Literal bug city. Happy Friday. Woke up with a little sinus drama going on, so I was just using my compress. It's so nice. It smells like lavender, and then you put it in the microwave and heat it up, and it always kind of does the trick. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because there's nothing worse than, well, there's a lot of things worse, but sinus headaches rank right up there with the things that are just horrible. But so I didn't finish all the plants yesterday because I lost the light, and I like to use the natural light. But today it's kind of overcast, but it's sunny. But it's the bathroom, which is where I photographed the plants. Doesn't really get the best, like that good sunlight until later in the day. So I do have a few more that I need to photograph, but I also have some that I need to write up the care guides for anyway, because I don't think I've ever sold them, like the string of pearls. Don't think I ever sold any of those, but I might have. But I don't think so, but I might have. 5 years. I know I've sold the Crispy Waves, so I have one for her. And then I just gotta do the ones for the big girls. I've sold those before, and the only thing I haven't is that Calathea over there. And then there's some more that are sitting in the bathroom right now that I just need to photograph and do put their labels on because I already printed their labels. But yeah, so right now I'm just eating my breakfast sandwich. Took the doggy out. And just trying to like chill for a moment, get my H2O in. I might even get a tea and just really chill, even though Bub's back for a bit. She came in being annoying. But yeah, happy Friday. Oh, and speaking of the opposite of chill, a lot of the streamers, they have this thing where they'll hit a little bell when someone makes purchases on their lives. And I thought I wanted to do something along those lines, but a little different. So this is what I ordered. It's hilarious. And yesterday I hit it and showed Bub, and she was like, "Oh God, turn it off." Which is funny to me because one of the reviews was like, it goes on for way longer than I like. But I think it's kind of hilarious. Let's celebrate. Yay. It's always the little things, right? So I assumed I've captured some content, but I don't know. So this is one of my latest drops. These glass can cups. I put my logo and some of my signature series sayings for Black plant lovers on it. And honestly, it just makes everything taste better. I just think they're so cute. But they come with the lid and the straw. And I'm saying that because I was surprised to find that some people sell the lid and straw separately. But yeah, DTF, UV DTF, so it's pretty solid. It's going to be on there for a long time. Long time. That's one of the great things about UV DTF. 16-ounce glass. I will link it. So I know I said that I wasn't going to be doing plants on the day of a show, but here we are. But most things are done. I'm just syncing to TikTok. But we got lots of new pretty babies in. But I did have to do some of them this morning because I've been tired. And then I had the funeral yesterday. Funerals are very wearing. But it was a lovely service. Glad I went to support. But yeah, I'm still trying to sync these last products to TikTok. And then the show starts in about 45 minutes. All right, I just finished the live stream for today. I don't know why I'm so hoarse after these live streams. I guess because I'm literally talking the whole time. Although, like I said, I've done walking live streams that were over 5 hours and I was never this hoarse. But I guess it's because I'm constantly talking. But anyway, we got brought in 3 6-inches. Those two sold. I don't know if the other one sold because I haven't looked at all the labels yet. But definitely gonna bring in more 6 inches. Excited that, they sold right off. Also, my new design sold. But this is the new design that dropped today. And this is the only one I made and it sold. I only put it up in black, but I am gonna put it up in the other colors. And I like to always give a little freebie for the people who buy the first of something. So I'll give them that little cute little air plant. But then we also sewed one of these aluminum girls. I just think they're so cool with that aluminum vibe on their leaves. And the Spruciana girl, she's one of the friendship plants. They call her that because look at those little babies down in there. You can propagate those. They're so beautiful. All right, guys. So these are all the things that I have to get. Ready for shipping. Some of them I'm definitely gonna have to get different boxes because one person ordered 5 plants, so definitely going to have to figure that boxing situation out. Sold some pots, so those are my easiest boxes. But yeah, we'll be up again late tonight, but once again, super highly grateful. Happy Monday. Once again, a girl has not been taking her makeup off after these lives. Because I'd be tired. I'd be so tired. But I got quite a few things boxed up. Once again, after 2 a.m. Bedtime. But I still got those boxed up. But still need to address those, these. So this is a 5-plant order. Those are some 6 inches, and there's a 6-inch plus another one. This one, because she's tall, I gotta figure out the box for her. This is easy. I just don't want to make sure I get that pearl girl, that string of pearls girl, make sure she's properly boxed up so that she doesn't get smashed. So that's what today will be about. Trying to make sure that I get the right boxes, because we've had a couple of issues with some of them not arriving well, and I know why. One of the boxes just failed, and it was a box that I got from one of the vendors. I mean, it worked for some people, but some of the orders, they just did not arrive well. So it was hit or miss with that box. I was not planning to buy it. It was just one I had, so I used them because they are actually plant boxes, but they did not travel well. So I'm going to have to order some boxes. One of the boxes that I thought I was going to get, Granger won't have until tomorrow. And I usually like to just be done with the shipping on Tuesdays. But they won't have it till after 3 p.m. tomorrow, so that kind of sucks. But I'm grateful. We're going to figure it all out. We always do. So that's where we're at. But our girl is sleepy, is tired. Like I said, I did not get to bed until almost 3. I was literally up at like 2:30 making air frying tofu. Because I was also very hungry because I didn't really eat much. My eating is definitely off, which tends to be an issue when I'm really busy. So I gotta address that a little more. But yeah, guys, so that's what we're doing this Monday. All right, so I am just creating boxes. Creating boxes just to make it work so these plants arrive hopefully happy and healthy. The box that I need, like I said, it won't be available until tomorrow after 3, and that's a little bit too late for me. This order was placed on Saturday. So I've had to create this little box by cutting up boxes and doing all this. But you gotta do what you gotta do, yeah? So this is another little box I gotta create. Because of, obviously, most of it is because of the height of the plants. This is a 14.66, and so it can hold the 3. Even with room, I have to like fill it with paper just so they're not moving around more. But now I have to build a top of the box so that they're even more stable. And I use this corrugated board to wrap them in. And so this is the goal, to hear nothing. No movement, no anything. So I put a top on the box and you hear absolutely nothing when it's being shaken and thrown and whipped and wound. That is the goal.